Now look at his feet, the way he's standing. I probably wouldn't get on him with his feet that off balance. So what I'm going to do maybe is back him up and then bring him a little bit forward and see if I can get him a little bit square. And if I can't, I'll just lead him in a big circle. What we want it to do is be safe for you so that when he steps up to the mounting block, he's pretty square. Okay, so now we've got him up to the mounting block. He's relatively square. This is pretty much how you're going to hold the reins, a thumb underneath one in the beginning. Eventually you're going to transition to one hand in the middle, like this. And then eventually you'll transition to having your index finger between them and your thumb on top like that. But for today, we're going to start, and looking from your point of view, it'll look something like this, but you might start out with something like this. So why don't we just start with your left hand, cupping those right in the middle, because we want the drape to be about the same on each one. Now what I want you to do is just lay your right hand on the horn. Good. And now take the middle part and go ahead and hook it on your index finger. Good. Now what you're going to do is, you don't need this rein, so you're going to slide this hand down the rein. And then you don't want to make contact, but you want to be prepared to make contact if he was to bolt and leave. So you just leave your thumb only, thumb and index finger holding this rein. The rest of these fingers are going to go up here and rest on his mane. Anything going wrong, his fault, your fault, nobody's fault, turn loose of his mane and lift, because you've got this right through here. Lift, and he will stop, guaranteed. But you don't need to tell him stop unless something went wrong, right? That's your emergency brake. So we don't need to be telling him anything right here unless we need to, but you're prepared already. So now we just take probably the first 1/3 of your foot only, good. And what you want to do is just take your shoulders and move them right over here in space. Go ahead and try that. You don't even have to get on. Nope, 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 nope. Oh. See, what you did is you stood up in the stirrup. Oh. See, wait. Imagine I've got my finger underneath your foot.
Don't step on your finger.
Try not to put too much pressure on my finger. So what I want you to do is use the mounting block and just kind of take your body and lay your right hip right here. Yeah, now we're thinking. Now, stand up as you do that and get your head way over here. Just commit your right hip.
Swing my leg over, or?
You don't need to. You can just go up and come right back down.
Okay.
Up. You're still 90% of your weight's on this half the horse. Oh. You need to get 50% of your weight over there. Here's the middle of the horse. Okay. Get 50% of your weight over. That's 10%.
Really?
Yeah. I would be confident that you could lay your right hip bone, your right hip joint right there. Now you'll be way out here, but it'll be easy for the horse because you're pretty much balanced. Oh, I like it.
Okay, so now that's interesting. That feels like I shouldn't be here, but this is
But look at the horse.
Yeah.
But he's happy. So now do that same moment, and then when you get there, rotate your right leg behind, and as your leg crosses the back of the horse, bring your upper body over on this side. So just remember the pommel horse event in sports. You're going to try to balance all of your weight over the middle of the horse.
I was good in every sport but gymnastics.
Today we start. So first you commit 50% of your weight to the other side of the horse.
Let me try that again.
Yep.
So
that's nice. Now swing the right leg around. Oh. Yeah, good. So there was a moment right there where you felt you had too much weight on this side of the horse again, right?
I kicked him with my leg.
And that's okay. He's used to being kicked, you know, because I do that on purpose when I ride him. I drag my leg over him and drag my leg back. So that's okay. So now here's a common conundrum that a lot of people have, is that right foot doesn't go in the stirrup automatically. Well, since it doesn't go in the stirrup automatically, most people get in the habit of reaching down with their right hand and putting it on. But what you learn is reach down with your right hand and put it on. You never learn the mechanics of fishing that deal on there with your shoe. So what you did is you just learned fishing it on there with your shoe.
That's
now,
wrong?
No, that's correct.
Oh.
Yeah. So now here's kind of what we got going on. Since we use so much weight on this side of the horse getting on, now the horn is shifted to this side of the saddle. So see if you can put 60 or 70% of your weight to that side and just shift the saddle a little, but keep your head up so you can shift your weight by keeping your head up and just shift your hip. Good, now pull the saddle over a little. Good, that's plain. Now set up straight.